Good afternoon. This is the news update on Dominion Television, Ibadan. I'm Oluwayemi Adelakun. The federal government has commiserated with the government and people of South Africa, Mozambique and Zimbabwe following the loss of lives and the recent floods ravaging the countries. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs, in a recent statement issued, sympathized with the affected countries over the human and material losses caused by the floods. The federal government further expressed concern over the growing threat posed by climate-related extreme weather events across Africa, reiterating the importance of strengthened regional cooperation, early warning systems, climate adaptation strategies, and sustained international support to mitigate the humanitarian and developmental consequences of such disasters. President Bola Tinubu has ordered a full investigation into the gruesome killing of a housewife, Fatima Abubakar, and her 6 children at the Chiransi community in Kano State. In a statement issued by Special Advisor on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, the president condemned the attack, describing it as barbaric and condoned diligent prosecution. The president then assured Nigeria not to be tolerated. The Nigerian Air Force NAF has confirmed that over 40 terrorists were killed in coordinated airstrikes carried out in the Azir and Mizoram areas of Borno State, foiling planned attacks on civilian communities. Disclosing these in a statement, NAF spokesman explained by NAV aircraft operating under the air component of Operation Adinkai, following credible intelligence on terrorist Sunday Aneke, reaffirmed the NAV's commitment to providing timely and decisive on-terrorist element as the armed forces of Nigeria continue effort to degrade their capabilities and stabilize affected areas. Oyo State government has disclosed that 3 suspects directly involved in the killing of 5 National Forest guards at the Old National Park have been arrested.
The visit, Governor Makinde announced that the state government will pay a compensation of 5 million naira to each of the families of the deceased forest guards. He also approved scholarships up to university level for the children of the slain guards. The governor expressed deep condolences to the affected families and the local community, assuring residents that his administration would intensify efforts to strengthen security across the state, particularly around the Old Oyo National Park. He also pledged to facilitate telecommunication services through the installation of communication masts, the provision of boreholes, solar-powered street lights. Military authorities in Abuja requesting the establishment of a military base in Oloka to further enhance security in the community.
So I take full responsibility for this incident. I decided to come by myself. It's for me to see a clearance operation in Old Oyo National Park.
Linked to the killings, noting that security agencies were working diligently to bring all those responsible to justice.
3 key suspects directly involved in that incident have been arrested, and our security commanders are working on them. The security commanders...
He, however, advised the populace to see security as their responsibility. On the foreign scene, Ugandan President Yoweri Museveni told the nation that his landslide election victory showed the dominance of his party, which has governed the East African country for 4 decades. Addressing the nation from his country home in western Uganda, where many dignitaries gathered to hear the president speak publicly for the first time since his victory, Museveni said that he believed many of those who didn't vote were members of the governing party. Museveni, who took more than 70 religious leaders to reach out to young people who are likely to be misled into violence. At least 39 people have died in southern Spain after a high-speed train derailed and collided with an oncoming one, marking the worst railway accident in the country since about 360 kilometers south of the capital, Madrid, left 122 people injured, with 48 still in hospital and 12 in intensive care, according to emergency services. Over 200 trains between Madrid and the southern Andalusia region have now been cancelled, according to reports. Confirming this development, Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez added that he has cleared his agenda for the day as disclosed by his office in a statement. United Kingdom Prime Minister Keir Starmer has decried Donald Trump's plan to impose tariffs on the United Kingdom and other countries that oppose his plan to take over Greenland. Starmer insisted that the decision about the future of Greenland belongs to the people of Greenland and the Kingdom of Denmark alone, saying a trade war is nobody's interest. Trump wants the complete and total purchase of the Danish territory, saying it's essential for U.S. and global security, which the White House saying it could even be taken militarily. A long-standing observer of Western diplomacy told political editor Chris Mason that such move has not been witnessed in 8 years.